What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kabi here. So, we're diving into another one from Justtrae. He's put out a couple songs the last few days. This one is called One Lane. Very excited for another one from Trey. He always kills it. It's always a great time. Excellent bars. He's been grinding like crazy, putting out so much music. He's one of the best independent artists that I've heard come out recently, and I really enjoy watching him grow as an artist and tell more and more of his story. It's been an awesome journey with Justtrae so far. He has great vibes. He's a kind person. Trey, thank you for showing support on my recovery from alcohol, man. It really means the world to me that you go out of your way to let me know that you're showing support and that you believe in what we do on here. It really means a lot to me, more than I can put into words. So thank you very much, Trey. I appreciate you. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, the instrumentation, and like I said, it's always a good time with Justtrae. Thank you guys for building this awesome community with me where we can be here for each other and provide some insights into how to better your life and everything. If you're going through anything, whether it's a mental health problem, an addiction problem, or you're just having a stressful day, come join us in the live chats during the premiere. Hang out with us, talk for a while, listen to some music, crack some jokes, have fun, enjoy yourself, cheer yourself up. That's what this community is here for. And if you're willing and able to, tell us what you're going through. We'll give you some advice. If not, just join us in the live chats and get cheered up. Whichever one works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. So we're going to dive into this one. Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Justtrae, One Lane. Here we go. He's about to go off, I think.
From a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way. No brakes, I'ma roll around like it's 2 lanes.
Holy shit.
With the smoke still smoking from the front to the back, with the wheels still rolling. From a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way. No brakes, I'ma roll around like it's 2 lanes. Top wide open with the smoke still smoking from the front to the back, with the wheels still rolling.
That is hard right there. That is a really solid hook. That's a fucking fantastic hook. So hype. If you play that, Trey, if you play that hook at a show, man, the crowd's gonna pop. They're gonna be bouncing all over the place. You might fucking break the floor just like Church did at the barn that one time. For real. This is one of those. This is a fucking floor break song right here. You'd be breaking floors with this. Awesome hook, man.
When I hop up in the booth, I don't see no opponent. When I talk about the smoke, I ain't talk about what you choking. I've been
when he said did he say when he hooks up in the booth? The hook up in the booth, I don't see no opponent. He says, I like that. He's saying, I'm not even thinking about an opponent. I'm here to do me and tell my story and how I feel where I'm from. He says, I don't even see any of this outside competition. I'm just me, like doing me, right? The one lane, right? He's in his lane. That's what he's saying here.
Lane top wide open with the smoke still smoking from the front to the back, with the wheels still rolling. When I hop up in the booth, I don't see no opponent. When I talk about the smoke, I ain't talk about what you choking. I've been sticking in the woods. Creek Bank is where I'm rolling. Dirty boys down south that pull up on you any moment. Man,
he said he's in the Creek Bank. Dirty boys from the south will pull up on you any moment. He says, yeah, he's talking his shit here. He's telling you it's like that, man. He really is a fitting person to fucking stand behind Church in this lane of music. In my opinion, he's the best that I have seen come when it comes to this genre, the country rap style of music. He came out and it reminded me of when I found Church at first, right? It was the same essence. I was like, this kid's gonna be really fucking good with some time. And now some time has passed. Well over a year has passed since I found him. He is so good. He has been good for a really long time, for years, going back into his catalog. But where he is now, the confidence is just spewing. Like, you can tell he knows exactly what lane he's in and what he wants to do. He's found that confidence and that direction one lane, right? And that's what he's telling you in this. He's telling you where he's from, and he's saying, this is my lane, and that's why I'm talking about it, right? He's telling us a story.
Body give them steps, cause a lot are not working faster. They ain't working like we do, we work overtime when it matters. Put the work in every day and over ways of simple masters that you other rappers ain't qualified, so get the practice. I put on for the
Damn, he said the rest of the other rappers need to get to practice, and that's the point that he's at. He's like, I'm just doing this so fast and so rapidly at this point that it's like no criticism matters, nothing anyone has to say matters, because he's outworking the people that are talking shit on him. They're talking more shit on him than they're spending working, is what he's saying here. He's like, y'all need to get to fucking practicing if you got something to say to me. That's what he's getting at. I fuck with it. I like this.
They're not working faster. They ain't working like we do, we work overtime when it matters. Put the work in every day and over ways of simple masters that you other rappers ain't qualified, so get the practice. I put on for the city, I put on for the sticks, I put on for anybody that's rolling with 50 cents.
Said I put on for the city, I put on for the sticks, I put on for anybody that's rolling with 50 cents. With 50 cents, man. He's saying that even the people that have nothing, as you would say, rolling with the coins in their pocket, but also probably a shout to 50 Cent as well. I believe that's a double there. You can correct me, Trey, if you see this and it's not a double. Feel free to let me know, but I think that was a shout to 50 as well. He's saying he puts on for everybody no matter what. He's like, if you fuck with me and you're good to me, I fuck with you too, and you're welcome here. That's what he's saying right here, right? I fuck with that, man. That's very, very kind and very wholesome to throw that in such an aggressive song. And it shows you the character that Trey has, to be able to talk his shit but then shout everybody that supports him out all at the same time. Shows how thoughtful he is about writing these songs. I love it.
Practice. I put on for the city, I put on for the sticks, I put on for anybody that's rolling with 50 cents. Every dollar in my pocket is nothing worth making sense, cause the people like me know what it's like when in a pinch. I've been running tracks like my name was Talladega. Two middle fingers in the air, but never been a second player. Never.
Wow, I've been running around the tracks like my name was Talladega. Two middle fingers in the air. Oh, but he's never second placing. Is that what he said? Hold on.
Rolling with 50 cents. Every dollar in my pocket is nothing worth making sense, cause the people like me know what it's like when in a pinch. I've been running tracks like my name was Talladega. Two middle fingers in the air, but never been a second player. Never running out of gas because my tank is different layers. Like that level that I'm on, my resume will overwork it.
And I'm never running out of gas because my tank is different layers. Oh, man. He said, I got gas for this one and gas for this one and more gas down here for that one if we get there. But no, most of the time you ain't even going to get there because you're going to have a lot on your plate is what he's saying. He's saying there's layers to what I do with myself. He's like, I got this shit like energy for here, energy for here, energy for here, energy for here, nothing wasted. He's like, I know the right amount of gas to put on the pedal. That's what he's telling you. He's like, I ain't gonna run out of gas. It's in layers. That's a good bar right there. That's one of my favorites I've heard from you so far.
Because my tank is different layers. Like that level that I'm on, my resume will overwork a hater. From a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way, no brakes. I'ma roll around like it's 2 lanes. Top wide open with the smoke, still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling. From a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way, no brakes. I'ma roll around like it's 2 lanes. Top wide open with the smoke, still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling. You roll around with sheeple, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the last of dying breeds on the track, motherfucker.
He said, I heard you run around with sheep. Well, I'm the wolf, motherfucker. I'm the last of a dying breed on the track, motherfucker. Oh, I love it. I love it. There's so many shouts to, like, the Creek Squad. He shouts Creek Squad out with those references a lot. Like, you can hear the influence on the lyricism. He really, really has dove in and shouts out that culture, the Creek Squad, Southern culture, so much with these lyrics. And it's because he's lived that. So he's very, like I said, well suited to be the one to be in this lane of music coming up next. I really appreciate his style. Oh, the shouts to fucking things that we have heard said inside of the Creek Squad for many years. You can tell that he's been around for a long time, hanging out and really embracing it all. I fucking respect it, man. This is awesome.
Back with the wheels still rolling from a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way, no brakes. I'ma roll around like it's too late. Top wide open with the smoke, still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling. I heard you roll around with sheeple, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the last of dying.
And the pun, there's a pun. He said sheep well. He said sheep well, but sheeple. Right? He tied it in. It's a double. He says sheeple, but sheep well at the same time to tie his sentence together, but make it a word at the same time. I love whenever rappers do that. That was really slick. A lot of people might not catch that, right? Some people might not catch that because it just goes by so fucking fast whenever you catch the syllable like that. Very smart placement right there. I like it.
Still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling. I heard you roll around with sheeple, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the last of dying breeds on the track, motherfucker. I'm a hokey talk that's reppin' what I bleed, motherfucker. Woo! About to wrap a cowbell around your neck, motherfucker. On my heels.
And he's a honk. Oh, man. Oh, God. Dusty Rhodes vibes, my guy. Fucking Dusty Rhodes, my guy. Fucking gonna be having a Texas bull rope match is what he's saying. He said, we're gonna wrap the cowbells around us. Oh, God. When that match came out, man, that's one of the greatest concept matches that wrestling ever came out with, was putting a fucking cowbell in the center of a rope and tying two people together with it. One of the greatest ideas ever. He just referenced to that. But that's like legit of the like cattle rancher kind of culture. You guys know what I'm talking about, the like cattle rancher culture. It just made a reference to that, but it also made me think about WWF, WWE, wrestling and everything. Great bars right here, man. He is getting creative. I always love the references. Like, I always like to see how are they gonna be able to flex on like country shit, right? What cool metaphors are they gonna be able to come up with to relate it to the lifestyle? And that's one of the more creative ones that we've heard. I like that right there.
Sheeple, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the last of dying breeds on the track, motherfucker. I'm a hokey talk that's reppin' what I bleed, motherfucker.
Hokey token. He said I'm a hokey token. Oh. He played on Hocus Pocus and said it with a country, right? He said it as a country phrase. In the country magic, he says. Oh, man, he is flexing in this one. I fucking like this dude. This is a side of him that I like a whole lot. I love the personal, emotional side always, but whenever he gets into this, talking his shit, telling you what he's all about, like the Who Won It as well is one of my favorites. I've been listening to that song so much, man. It's one of my favorite newer songs that's out right now in the independents is Who Won It by Justtrae. You guys gotta check that one out as well after this one. You guys will not regret it. It's very similar in vibe to this one, so check that out for him as well. Go show him some love. This is awesome.
Still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling. I heard you roll around with sheeple, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm the last of dying breeds on the track, motherfucker. I'm a hokey talk that's reppin' what I bleed, motherfucker. About to wrap a cowbell around your neck, motherfucker. On my heels have eyes, go ahead and try to hunt with me. The comments I've been reading looking like you wanna run from me.
He said, oh, my hills have eyes. You don't want to come try to hunt for me or with me. He said, either way. I mean, either way, right? I believe him, man. I believe him, right? He says that with such conviction. How can you not fucking believe it? He's like, I got plenty of ways to defend myself, is what he's saying there. He's like, I got eyes, right? People are gonna let me know what's going on around me. He's like, don't think that I don't know what's happening out here. You know? That's what he's saying right there. I fucking appreciate bars like that. Just reminding them, hey, don't come messing with me and all this stuff, because whenever you do what Justtrae is doing with his music, obviously, you have to kind of watch around for people. There's a lot of untrustworthy people inside of all of these industries and everything, especially underground, and more so in the mainstream, obviously. It's unspeakable what happens there. You guys know. But yeah, you just have to be mindful and like watch your surroundings and shit, right? Pay attention to what's going on around you. That's what he's talking about there. He's like, don't think. I don't pay attention, man.
Neck, motherfucker. All my heels have eyes. Go ahead and try to hunt with me. The comments I've been reading looking like you wanna run from me. Back it up and check yourself, cause you ain't built as half as me. I gallop in the trenches barefoot with my cavalry. Barbed wire.
He said the comments, he's talking about his haters here. He says the comments I've been reading make it sound like you want to run from me. Wow. He's saying when he reads it, he takes it as like, you probably hesitated to hit send on that. That's the feeling he gets whenever he reads those kind of comments, right? I get what he's saying. I know what you mean about that, man. That's a very different kind of vibe whenever you're reading a comment and you're just like, why? Why'd you send that to me? I get it. It's like that sometimes.
I've been reading looking like you wanna run from me. Back it up and check yourself, cause you ain't built as half as me. I gallop in the trenches barefoot with my cavalry. Barbed wire fist for anybody wanna poke in. I got the long range camouflage when they roll in, but they would never see me in the woods cause I blend in. My blood runs deeper in the roots when I step in. Like a needle.
He said his blood runs deeper than the roots when he steps in. Talking about the barbed wire fence you can get your head stuck in, basically. If you want to come in, he's like, you can get stuck trying to even make it, right? He's like, you're going to be fucked up before you even get in. Why are you going to try? That's what he's saying. He's like, you're going to have to get over that, and you're probably going to hurt yourself doing that. Yeah, I love the bars. It's like, it's perfect. If you imagine the scenarios, like the possibilities of weird things that people try to do and pull on artists and shit, what he's talking about is like, if any of you actually like you'd be like getting stuck in the fence, you'd be hurting yourself before you even made it in. That's what he's saying. I like that. It's funny, man.
In the haystack, weeding through and came back. Never had the doubt in my mind about the poke back. Underdog, I own that. Working from my home back. Bumps on the road, bare bones in my own tracks. I'm a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way, no brakes. I'ma roll around like it's 2 lanes. Top wide open with the smoke, still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling. From a one lane, cruising down the road, going one way, no brakes. I'ma roll around like it's 2 lanes. Wide open with the smoke, still smoking from the front to the back with the wheels still rolling.
Beautiful, man. That beat is hard as fuck. I love that beat. Hell yes. I like that. Look, they're telling us to listen to Upchurch's Jeezy remix. I already listened to that earlier today. It's one of my favorites. I love that one. This was awesome, Justtrae. Fucking awesome song right here. One lane, heavy. Like I said, this is a floor breaker right here. If I would have really dedicated to how that made me feel, I might have. We're always joking on here. They tell me all the time, you're gonna wear a hole out in your floor, like wear a track out into your fucking floor. If I would have done what that song made me want to do, I would have went through it, I can assure you. I would have been hitting the ceiling too. Fucking ridiculous. That's a heavy beat right there. Heavy track right here. Like I said, at the shows, this one's going to be awesome. You got to play this one at the shows when you start doing shows and everything. This is definitely a show song. I fuck with this song heavy. We're going to leave a like on this right here. Everybody, go support Justtrae. The original video will be in the description. Subscribe to him. Show love to all the artists on the channel, especially the independent ones. It's a hell of a grind to get your name out there without a bunch of marketing money and label support. I admire it highly when I see artists just putting their music out there and getting on here every single day and interacting with everybody to keep it going and just really running it as an entrepreneurship and a personal business endeavor. I really appreciate that side of music because it's so difficult to get yourself off the ground. Sometimes it takes people fucking a whole decade of work before they're even like starting to get known and recognized by people. It's a lot of work if you don't turn to the labels and sell out to all the things that they want you to do. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people like to do that. Some people like to fucking sell out to the labels and shit. I don't, for me, it's like confusing because I would never want somebody to have control of something that was supposed to reflect how I'm feeling in my life. And that's exactly what music is to me. Like if I write a song, it's always about something that's going on in my life or in my personal feelings that I need to let off my chest. And clearly, that's what we get with Justtrae every time. It's always really raw, honest content, sometimes flexing, sometimes emotional and about his life, and both sides, like I said earlier, are incredible. I really enjoyed this a whole lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Fucking awesome. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Thank you for everything. Peace.